Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee from the home court of the Bucks. It's Wednesday Night Basketball live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. You take a look at the Warriors.
Yeah, and Kevin. Things are starting to get a little bit out of control for him. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
Stephen Curry.
A three-pointer is right on target. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Warriors substitution. Otto Porter.
Middleton right side. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Pass to Curry. Five on the clock. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Outside for Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Milwaukee. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Here's Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you. Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Now Curry. 33 points last game.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long term. Quite honestly, he really does complement this roster.
Here's Thompson, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Holiday attacking. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Good on the triple.
Well, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D, guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Warriors substitution. Jonathan Kuminga.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter point.
I would not disagree at all. He does everything and does it all well.
Now, here's Curry. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Bucks leading by 4. side. Just a Holiday. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
Free throw, good. Portis. Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 6. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's sent back by Lopez. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Now here's Curry. To halt the run.
You love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept him shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find him in the lead.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Moses Moody.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Pass to Moody. Higgins outside. 4 on the clock. From the line. 2 games. Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road.
Yeah, and they've just looked sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Williams. Left side, Brown. And that one drops for him. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Outside, Tatum. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Williams in the post. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. They get it back. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Loads it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to White. Driving in. Now Williams. Brown outside. Over Horford. And it's Brown missing. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Back to Williams. 6 to shoot.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Smart. His last outing with 20 points. To the inside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Brown wide open.
It's the NBA on 2K Sport. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, it's important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Portis. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Outside Thibault. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And that one good. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Right wing. Left side Thibault. Outside Harden. Back to Thibault. Puts up a three. The rebound by Allen. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And there's the lob. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Harris on the wing. Shoots over Allen. Harris misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. No good on the free throw. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Harden.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Back to Maxey. Pass to Harden. To the middle. Shot from 12. Misses off the right iron. Outside Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Maxey, that's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Holiday from long range. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harden with it. Picked up by Allen.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
The Sixers leading. Outside Thibault. Pass to Jordan. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. And as award voting is wrapping up, Clark, You look at the MVP award. We see legends like Shaq and Kobe who only won it once or twice. Do you think we should split it up into 2 awards? Best statistical season and then best player in the league?
I like the thought there. The NBA elected to do something like that. Player of the year or MVP, and then the statistical leader or standout in another award. I think that might be a way to cover that base.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo, left side. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Here's Harden. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Harden, the open look. It doesn't go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Back to Maxey. Harris left side. Pass to Jordan. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Harris. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 3. Harden from outside.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton, right side. Pass to Allen. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. 8 seconds left in the first quarter here. Harden from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sixers ahead, up 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Connaughton can't hit. Philadelphia calls time here.
And for those of you who have followed Harris, he's been in the league a decade now. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has been, and he's rock solid.
And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Milton. Outside, Green. Pass to Bassi. Here's Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. Here's Milton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And over his 10 years, Clark, Harris has been remarkably reliable.
Yeah, he's as consistent as they come, B.A. He's going to score the ball. He'll rebound. He'll defend. I think he's better now at just making the next pass. And he does it all with a high degree of efficiency.
On the wing, Connaughton, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Drew Holiday.
And the basket by Holiday.
This is clearly an area Holiday wants to improve. When he is knocking it down from deep, the floor opens wide up for him.
Now here's Milton. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Back to Embiid. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Connaughton. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the 76ers with possession. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Holiday. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
Chris Middleton.
Bucks on D.
Grayson Allen.
Now here's Embiid. Defended by Portis. Count it.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Cassie pulls it in. The Sixers leading. Back to Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Here's Embiid. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
For 3, Allen. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Here's Bassi. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. No good. A bit long that time. Milwaukee in the lead. For 3, Allen. Antetokounmpo inside. He's got 5. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with a 3-second call.
Wesley Matthews.
36 seconds left in the second period. Here's Embiid. Got it. Good job in the low post. Embiid got 8 points.
Really really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Outside, Green. Here's Embiid. Yep, that one's good. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Bucks trail. Holiday from long range. They get the rebound. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Middleton outside. Hits the trifecta.
Middleton.
And the Bucks lead by 2.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Court pass, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Very pretty alley-oop. And now a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Pat Connaughton.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. That one off the back iron and out. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately, avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Harden. To stop the run. And the shot's good. Harden's gotten his second bucket.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Holiday. And he makes it on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 8.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Harden. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harden's got 7 points.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. Pass to Jordan. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Milwaukee.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And they recover it. And here is Antetokounmpo. Back to Connaughton. Middleton outside. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Wide open.
Chris Middleton.
And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Middleton's jump shot so pure. I mean, he's a dynamic scorer who's outstanding shooting the basketball.
Nice shot by Harden.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nora. Middleton with it. Here's Connaughton. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Connaughton's got 6 in the quarter.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Tobias Harris. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You know, after winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles, and he'd like to get that in the plural form.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Here's Maxey. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top, up by 16. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Philadelphia calls timeout.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Here's Milton to the inside. Outside for Green. And the three off target.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Embiid. Pass to Niang. Now here's Green. The kick out to Milton. Ibaka with a steal. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. And the Bucks lead by 18.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Here's Allen. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome!
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Oh, swiped away. It's a one-on-one situation. Ibaka, good.
Serge Ibaka.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Serge Ibaka.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Ibaka's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
And your Sixers dance team. Your Sixers dance team.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh! Power it home! Oh, wow!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And the basket by Embiid.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Allen on the wing. Pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Uncovered. Offensive board. Not going to go that time. This Sixers squad is struggling.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Allen. Antetokounmpo inside. Over Harris. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Out to Harris. From deep three-point range. Embiid misses. And Milwaukee has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Shot clock at 6. The Sixers again can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And Allen gets it to go.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
From deep. And no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the
It's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand.
And there is no team who wants to take on this group right now. They've been playing terrific ball during this win streak.
Yeah, they've garnered a lot of attention here. It's been an amazing run coming together, and as we know, just playing unselfish basketball goes a long way for a winning team.
Now the 76ers with it.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Again, the miss by Harden.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Lost to Looting. Golden State moving it around. Curry is inside. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Harden.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Looting. Shot clock at 5. And Thibault sends it back. Thibault on the wing. And here's Maxey. Now here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Curry. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. From past the arc. And another 3 for Golden State. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Curry looking it over. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Forward vision. Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Here's Maxey. Curry with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
For the three. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, Tobias, too strong. Gets inside. Not going to be denied.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Now here's Curry. 33 points last game. Sinks the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Driving to the basket. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team. Warriors leading by 8. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Out to Thompson. Wide open look. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To Niang. Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And brings some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Rule with it. 11-point game his last outing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Embiid. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Porter. Pass to Wiggins. And here is Green. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Embiid. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Back to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State. Thompson is double. Pass to Wiggins. And a wide open look for Porter. Nailed from the three-point lane. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that middle aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That three off the mark. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 16. Pass to Milton. Back to Embiid. Yep, it counts. Embiid got his first basket.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense. Able to absorb physical coverage and still
elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Over to the left wing. Here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Payton. Back to Porter. Payton outside. Outside Porter. Here's Looney. Back to Porter. To the middle. And here is Kuminga. And it's Golden State with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Milton. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. But what sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now, Poole. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Three-pointer by Embiid.
Just hustling and making more effort plays right now. Looney just shooting the shooters with those long arms.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Six on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
From deep, Green. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 22. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts. And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Outside, Green. They need this. And Embiid finishes inside. He has 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Yes, that goes in. That's now 8 points for Joel Embiid. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA. Isn't it great? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And Wiggins throws it down.
With that high-end, incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
With the fadeaway.
Joel
Again, Philadelphia.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Curry wide open. And another 3 for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors basketball. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Nemanja Bjelica.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. They double-team Curry. Knocks it loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Embiid. Guarded by Curry. Embiid, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. There's Curry. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Bjelica is a terrific shooter. Big man, threat with real range, capable of really stretching the floor.
Yeah, and I hate to just talk about Bjelica as a pure shooter and that's the only thing he does. There have been moments where he can make a play with the ball and make some good reads, but it is the shooting strength and the ability to draw out bigger players that really provide the juice from Bjelica.
Changes for Philadelphia. Timeout called the 76ers.
Now the loudest and the craziest get free t-shirt. Show us what you got, man.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Harris inside. And here's Maxey. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. That shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. They double team Curry. Higgins outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Right side, Jordan. Harden inside the three-point line. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Draymond Green showing off some big man handles. Great job from the point forward there.
Here's Maxey. Misses the layup. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's been all about... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Pass to Thibault. Harden surveying the D. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Down low. Green. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it out to Harden. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Maxey, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
A nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Open shot by Harris. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Inside. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Jordan. There's the drive.
Warriors foul.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Here's Curry with the three. And here are the 76ers now. And there's the call on Curry.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Harden draws the double. To the paint. Out to Harris. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6.
Well, this is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
Sixers ball.
Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The three from Harden knocks down the three ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Stephen Curry.
Those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
On its way from Curry for 2. Back to Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Thompson. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Harden with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves. And a very close one there, too. The buzzer sounded. They were only down by 1 bucket.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
Now here's James. On the clock. 13 feet away. Here's Bain. It's Morant in the corner. And they double up Morant. Brooks outside. Inside. And the basket by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Here's Bain. Got a piece of it. Lakers spin the ball around now. Here's Reeves. James looking it over. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. James outside. And Jackson with the block.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Here's Adams. Pass to Bain. Now Jackson. Morant left side. Here's the drive.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than this point guard moniker. This kid is fearless and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Pass to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Adams' shot is good. And Greg, you talked about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson. The way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. And I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Johnson gets the bucket.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, That will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Grizzlies substitution.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a three-point game. Pass to Tillman. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the middle. Gabriel shot's good.
Gabriel. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Tillman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. LeBron with it. 6 points for him. Driving the lane. That's good. That evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Beautiful timing on the part of LeBron. Powerful move off the pick and roll.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
For the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Melton.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Melton. Anderson right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Concho. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief in the side. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
your Liquor Girls dance team.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Davis, and it's Morant with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Here's Davis. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. And the technical free throw is good. Kept alive. To Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
Here's Horton Tucker. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Back to Brooks. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Morant, the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Back to none. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Horton Tucker. Left side Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the
Anthony Davis.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
That one misses for Davis.
On top of being a great player, AD's a great teammate. Even forcing his way out of New Orleans, he was honest about what he wanted, didn't complain along the way, and hasn't complained since.
Lakers trailed by 11. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. And he banks in the layup.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
And Davis sends it back. And here's Monk, the fast break chance. Right side Davis. Back to Monk. Davis inside. Yes, that goes in. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Pass to Horton Tucker. He goes up again. Another shot. And it's Davis missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bain. He has 7. Hits the three-point bomb.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Grizzlies lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Morant. There's the triple. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 10.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get all the highlights. He is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called the Lakers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Reeves. Here's LeBron. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And stolen by James. Lakers working the ball around now. Again, Los Angeles.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside, Jones. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Tyus Jones.
And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
James fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Inside. Here's Anderson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Reeves. James in the post. That's it. He's 7 for 12 down in the game.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Grizzlies substitution. Brandon Clark. DeAnthony Melton.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Jones. Back to Anderson. And he lays it straight in. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And finished off by LeBron.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Pass to Clark. Now James. 16 points for him. Here's Gabriel. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Williams. The drive by James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis leading by 6. Pass to Melton. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Gabriel. He was averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it goes down 2 points.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Bucket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their pass. Yes. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. Clark with a wide-open look. And it's off from 3-point range. Down low. Pass to Reeves. And here is James. And the dunk by James.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Jones. Clark outside. Now Melton. There's the 3. The shot will not fall. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Grizzlies leading by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Lakers trail by 4. Timeout called the Lakers.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there, Monk, demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
To the inside. Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
We've seen a lot of that through the years. AD getting to the rim and finishing with bad intentions.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Bain. Lots of room. offensive rebound. Now Morant. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Back to none. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Couple that with just how well they shot it from beyond. They made this thing look easy. And coming down this stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
That's how he's earning his points today.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And Los Angeles with some changes. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a one-point game. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is off. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Johnson with it. Guarded by Morant. LeBron outside. Back to Westbrook. Johnson outside. Inside. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession. Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
So it's the Lakers now. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to James. .144 left to play here in the fourth.
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
Morant outside. From the arc. Here's Bain. Back to Adams. The Lakers with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. And the tug by LeBron.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Jackson. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Gabriel. Now here's LeBron. And again, LeBron missing.
Every second counts now. They can't go on.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Bain. Right wing. It's Morant in the corner to the paint. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Morant with the steal.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Payne for 3. James outside. And the dunk by James.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.